The new Rolls-Royce Ghost has landed in Australia, promising to be the British car maker's most technologically advanced model yet. There is a heap to get your head around. Let's take a closer look.
The Ghost is, in effect, the entry-level car within the Rolls-Royce lineup. But to call it that really doesn't do it justice. Prices start at $628,000 plus on-road costs for the short wheelbase version driven here, moving up to $740,000 for the long wheelbase. However, treat those prices as starting figures if you plan to explore the hefty options catalogue. Based on a new aluminium space frame platform shared with the flagship Phantom, the Ghost is tasked with being equally adept at ferrying passengers as well as driving. It introduces all-wheel drive and four-wheel steering for 2020, along with new planar and flag bearer technology that conspires to read the road ahead and deliver supreme ride comfort.
Now, all that technology is one thing, but it's the attention to detail that really sets the Rolls-Royce Ghost apart. From the electronically controlled doors to the open wood trim, the little Rolls-Royce motifs dotted around the cabin. It lends this car a real sense of occasion, and it makes occupants feel special.
Under the bonnet is a familiar 6.75 litre twin-turbo V12 engine that offers up 420 kilowatts and 850 newton metres and sends drive to all four wheels via an 8-speed automatic. 0 to 100 officially takes 4.8 seconds, and the gearbox is linked to a global positioning system that helps predetermine which ratio is best suited to the road that you're on.
The driveline refinement here is seriously impressive. Rolls-Royce claims that the Ghost whispers more than it shouts, and that certainly resonates with the effortless progress, the muted sound of the V12 engine, and just the smoothness of the gearbox as well. The upshifts in this car are almost imperceptible. It feels like you're in one gear all the time. At the same time, the Rolls-Royce Ghost doesn't mind moving its heft in a bit of a hurry, despite weighing 2.5 tonnes. The V12 makes really smooth power, but it also generates maximum torque from just 1600 RPM. That translates to a really linear, smooth and progressive power band.
Engine aside, the Ghost employs a newly developed air suspension system that uses cameras to detect imperfections on the road ahead and adjust the settings ahead of time. In the case of large obstacles, the system will pre-arm the dampers and can even disconnect the anti-roll bar to cushion the blow. Elsewhere, the Ghost offers a 50-50 front-to-rear weight distribution and the same active anti-roll bars to lend the car an inherent sportiness, even if the final driving execution is a little bit anodyne.
The steering in the Rolls-Royce Ghost preferences lightness and ease of use above outright feel and feedback, but it does do a good job of navigating this car through a tight, twisting series of bends or urban environments alike. And that lightness is in line with the car's luxury positioning. The one thing I have taken a little bit of exception to is the new rear wheel steer system. It's a little bit like an overbearing dinner host in that the help is always appreciated, but it's not always necessary. So if you go to a high-speed lane change or a sharp change in direction, sometimes the rear wheel steer system feels like it's about a half a second behind your input. That can mean that there's a lot going on inside the cabin. Otherwise, there is very little to complain about dynamically with this car. It's serene, it wafts along, and it's effortless even on a rough B-grade country road. In highway or urban scenarios, the Ghost is simply a nice, serene place to be. And I've got to say, on a twisting bit of road, you never pick a Rolls-Royce as a driver's car, but this one is actually quite adept. It's never really out of its comfort zone, despite that huge 5.5 metre length and 2.5 tonne curb mass. And that's seriously impressive.
Rightly or wrongly, the defining feature of the Rolls-Royce Ghost is exorbitance. Even though the Ghost lays claim to being the British car maker's most accessible model, our test car is loaded with an incredible $240,000 worth of options. Adding on-road costs would balloon its price close to $1 million. So, does the Ghost leave you feeling like $1 million? For what it's worth, we're not so sure. But then, purchasing one is a decision we'll likely never have to make.